Hi, welcome to the Pink Moon Tarot. I'm Nikki, the Pink Moon Tarotist, and I'm here to do a bonus love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign of Leo. Sorry, I was just cleansing the area if you wondered what I was doing there, wafting about. That was just my white sage. So while I prepare the deck, this reading, by the way, this general love reading for Leo is for the first 2 weeks of March. So the first Monday, the 1st of March until the 14th of March. And these are general, so they won't resonate with everyone. But if that does, please feel free to pick up and take. And that does not, then do leave behind. And you may want to check out your moon, your rising or your Venus sign if this one doesn't resonate with you and if you know it. But without further ado, let's get into this one. And while I'm shuffling the deck and laying the cards out, if you'd like to like, share and subscribe to my channel, I would be very grateful. And I will link below all the other bonus love readings plus your general March readings for each of the sun signs. So let's have a look and see what's going on with Leo's love. Ooh. That is if I can shuffle and not just drop cards on the deck. Right, we'll try that again, shall we, Leo? Okay, so Leo love. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, Judgment, and the Hanged Man in the reverse. We have, the cards are just not wanting to play today, Justice and the Page of Swords in the reverse. Hermit in the reverse. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Swords in the upright. And the Ten of Cups in the upright. Our overall energy is the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles, this is about collaborating. Excuse me. Sorry. This is about collaborating, working together with others, and really having that sense of building something together with somebody. So as this is a love reading, this could be if you're in a relationship, that sense of building your relationship with your partner, working together to make it stronger, to make it better. If you are single and you're looking for love, then this might be that you are perhaps going to meet someone that you work with or someone that you have contacts with through work that that may be sort of like interested in you or you in them. And there may be some kind of work connection going on there. Okay, so we're going to start the reading. We've got a lot of reversals going on here, so bear with me as I try and fish out the the meanings of all of this. But excuse me, I really got a real tickle in my throat, sorry. So we're starting off with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Now the Ace of Swords, normally when the Ace of Swords comes up, then, you know, this is like the whoosh up your crown chakra, bright ideas, new things coming in. Aces are all about beginnings. And, you know, it's that clarity of vision. When it is in the reverse, then it may be that, you know, you could be overanalyzing a situation. And your judgment may be slightly clouded over something. Or you might be burying the truth inside. So you know the truth of the situation, but you might be just hiding that and not facing it. Now, if this is you in a relationship, it could be that, you know, maybe something has happened that has caused you to feel a little bit hurt or a little bit upset or a little bit cross, whatever. And rather than letting your feelings being known by communicating them, swords are air energy, you're keeping them all inside and you know, kind of suppressing them and not letting them out, maybe overanalyzing them yourself and overly worrying. Now, it could be something that you've heard through gossip or through other channels that is bugging you, and this can make you feel like, you know, you don't know what to trust. If you're a single person and this is the case, it may be that, again, it's just something that you've heard, rumors that you've heard. Maybe somebody's talked about you behind your back and you're feeling a bit upset. And the reason I say that is because we have the Page of Swords in the reverse underneath it. Again, that air energy, that communication. When you have the Page of Swords in reverse, this is to do with people gossiping, false truths, false things being said, you know, that the Facebook gossip or whatever. It's, you know, it can be to do with social media, finding things out about people through other channels that on the surface may look like they're true and they're real, but if you dig deeper, you'll discover the truth is somewhere else, not in the information that's presented in front of you. And this is, you know, this is very much a case of needing to get to the bottom of something, you know, needing to get to the truth of the matter, get to the heart of the matter here, because you cannot rely on gossip, you know, or things that you've heard on the grapevine or things that you've seen on Facebook, you know, assumptions that other people have made. And we also have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, this can be about giving up, you know, sort of like giving up too early on something. So if this is you in a relationship and you think, right, well, that's it, the relationship's over because I've heard this, this, and this, don't give up on that relationship just yet. You know, give them a chance to explain, ask the other person involved what's going on. If you've heard things, if you've been told things, or if something's been said about you and that other person has gone, well, that's it, I'm off. You know, try to open up that line of communication and just don't lose faith about it, really. Don't get too frustrated about seeing the results of what you know to be true when there may be a lot of falsehoods flying around, if that makes sense. And if you're single, again, it's like if you're interested in somebody or someone's interested in you and there's gossip and there's something underhanded going on here that is kind of made you doubt yourself or doubt the other person, then look more deeply into it. And this might not be a person you've met yet, but you might meet somebody and feel like you're interested. Then you look them up on social media and you go, oh, I'm not sure because this has been said about them and that has been said about them. And that's, you know, that's not good. But check your sources, you know, don't believe everything you hear. We also then have Judgment. Judgment is, you know, this is the past, present, and future. This is about letting your heart's desire come forward. This is about really being true to yourself and honoring your own heart and honoring your motives for things. And also knowing when someone else's motives are not pure. So this would count whether you're in a relationship or looking at getting involved in somebody. You know, other people's motives for gossip are not always pure. You know, gossip is gossip at the end of the day. Don't believe everything you hear is the thing that keeps coming into my head. I just keep getting that. Don't believe everything you hear. Don't believe everything you see. Find the truth yourself. Okay. Because then we also have justice in the reverse in the middle of the reading here. And justice in the reverse, this is about karma. You know, so those gossips, karma's a you know what, and it will come back and bite them in the bottom. There's a good deal of dishonesty in gossip. There's a good deal of dishonesty surrounding whatever it is that is casting this shadow and this doubt on either your existing relationship or your possible relationship. It could be people gossiping about you and making you out to be the person in the wrong or have done something wrong. But there's a need here to regain that balance, that justice balance, you know. And you have judgment and justice together here. So this is something that is going to be, the truth is going to be revealed. And especially as we then have the King of Swords underneath them all. And he is in the upright. And the King of Swords, he will cut through that bull. You know, he is the bearer of the sword of truth. He's the very direct, to the point, you know, cut out all the bull and deliver the truth. He's a very strong leader and very powerful. And he uses a mixture of his knowledge and his intuition to guide him. And this is what's needed here, a mixture of knowledge and intuition to guide you through whatever this false gossip is that's going on about whomever it is, whether it's about you or about someone that you are involved with or thinking of being involved with. You need to see the truth. You need to see the truth of the situation and be honest to yourself. You know, that's the thing. It's like honoring yourself, being honest with yourself is the key here. And we also have the Hanged Man in the reverse. And when the Hanged Man is in the reverse, this is, you know, sort of like being in suspension but not being able to move, you know. So rather than, when the Hanged Man puts themselves into suspension, they do so in order to gain a different perspective on something. When it's in the reverse, then it's something that you're holding on to that isn't meant for you. And it may be this gossip. It may be this false truth. And you may feel a bit stuck, a bit stagnant. If you're in a relationship, you may feel like the relationship is a bit stagnant and a bit stale. But you need to look at the truth of the situation there, you know, because we all have a part to play when we're in relationships. We all have a part to play. So are you the one, you know, are you being stubborn and digging your heels in for no reason? It's all about communication. There's a lot of sword energy here. A lot of, you know, even in the scales of justice, she's holding a sword, you know, and it's all to do with communication. This is the time to communicate truthfully and honestly in order to discover what the issue actually is. Don't just believe what you hear. And, you know, try not to be too stubborn about it, I suppose. Just open yourself up a bit, Leo. And don't, you know, don't go in all guns blazing and accusatory. Just try to be balanced. We also have the Hermit in the reverse here. And this can indicate, you know, that maybe something you've heard has made you withdraw a little bit and go into yourself and not want to be around people, which is not very Leo-like. And it may be making you feel a bit jaded about love right now. But the ironic thing is here, if you can see through the gossip and you can see through the false knowledge and the lies and the deception that is going on, that is not caused by you or your partner, if you have a partner, then, you know, we end with this 10 of Cups. I mean, that's beautiful energy, Leo. That's like, you know, that's love and abundance overflowing. That's the complete picture. That's happily ever after, you know. The 10s are a completion of a cycle. And this Cups are water energy. They're all about your feelings and your emotions. And I mean, look at this. It's rainbows and love and joy and everything coming together in the end. So I think if you can hold on, Leo, if you can work it out, you know, maybe that's what this working together is. Especially for those of you in a relationship, work together with your partner to see the truth. Communication is the key here. And if you are single and you're either worried about things that other people are saying about you, or you're worried about something you've heard about someone that you may be interested in, again, communication is the key here. You know, don't get drawn into gossip. Don't get drawn into arguing. Don't get drawn into defending even. But communicate with honesty and truth and integrity to regain that balance and get your love cup overflowing. Oof, that was pretty intense, Leo. That sounds like an intense couple of weeks to me. And yeah, good luck. I'm going to take a Whispers of Love oracle for you. Of course, not all of you will be suffering with this. Like I say, these are general. They won't apply to everybody, but those of you that need to hear this, obviously this was a message that needed to be heard by somebody. So yeah, I do hope you can find the truth and not get sucked into someone else's drama. What else do my lovely Leos need to know, please? Thank you. Okay, we get spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Okay, so those of you that are in a relationship, you know, you may be in this kind of spiritual connection, this very deep connection with somebody. So even more so, it's time to communicate with that person and don't let idle gossip come between you. Don't let somebody else's opinions and someone else's lies upset the apple cart. And if you're single, you know, this person that you may be interested in or that may be interested in you, you know, they could be your spiritual connection. So it is worth finding out the truth. That's what I'm saying. It's worth finding out the truth and not just believing things that you hear. Gossip is so damaging. So Sorry, I threw too many on the floor then. What else do my lovely Leos need to know, please? Can we guide them in this situation? Sounds really intense, Leo. I am sorry. But all I can do is read what's there. I can't make it up. Okay. Treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. Yeah. So again, if you're in a relationship, I do feel like this is more towards people that are in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, just remember the love that you have for each other and the love that you share. And trust your love. You know, if you love someone, give them the chance to talk it through. And if you're not in a relationship, you know, showing that you have the ability to love others no matter what they say or do is, you know, it's a way of opening you up. It's a way of opening up for the possibility of love. Okay, I'm going to take a celebration of love. Okay, and we get innovation, precious earth. So, yeah, innovation, new ideas. You know, it takes a lot to see through idle gossip. It takes a lot to see the truth in a situation. And, you know, it may take some innovation to actually get through. Okay, I'm going to take a magical mermaids and dolphins. What else do my lovely Leos need to know about their love, please? Okay, we have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. There you go. So yeah, it may be a tough couple of weeks, Leo, but remain positive and have faith. Have faith in yourself and have faith in your loved ones. And we get helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. Okay, so there may be someone that can help you through this. Think about who that might be in your life. Who could help you to know the truth or to get the truth revealed? And we get contemplation time. Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. That's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, I'm going to take a... Yeah, we'll take a romance one. These adoring virtue, romance angels. What else do my lovely Leos need to know, please, to help them through this time? I love that karma's in play here, by the way, Leo. If someone is gossiping and spreading rumors, karma is coming in. Okay, we get past life relationship. You have known each other before. Now, we had that with spiritual connection, something that goes on beyond a lifetime. So if you are in a relationship and it is a solid relationship that just has this little hiccup going on here, it's worth working it out, because this could be your soulmate, you know, someone who's following you through lifetimes. Okay, I'm going to take a healing with the fairies. These adoring virtue. And we get making new friends. Well, especially if it's your friends that are doing the gossiping, you might want some new ones, you know. But making new friends is a way of just boosting yourself and feeling more positive. You know, it's always nice to make new friends. And if you are single and you're looking for somebody, maybe it's someone that you start off with as a friend. Thank you. And we get feeling safe. So we get the healing card of feeling safe, which is good because, you know, if it is a troublesome couple of weeks for you, at the end of it, feeling safe is what's going to be important here. I'm going to take a healing with the angels. As to my lovely Leos need to know, please. Thank you. Yeah, and you see, and this is your soulmate. This is what I just said. This is your soulmate. Don't let somebody break you apart from your soulmate through idle gossip, false truths, and deception. Okay, well, Leos, it sounds like it might be a bit of a tricky couple of weeks for some of you, but you know that this is your soulmate. You know that this is the person you're meant to be with, so don't let others come between you. Talk, communicate, you know, be sure that you get heard and your truth is known, and be sure to find the truth of the situation, even if you have to ask new friends and or ask existing friends, whatever, using your intuition. You know, don't get swayed by idle gossip. Okay, I'm going to wish you all the very best of luck if this relates to you. If it does not, then, like I say, just leave it here and we'll, you know, just forget about it. But if it does, then I hope that this helps and that you can see that there is an end in sight and that this is only a blip and you are with your soulmate and love is there in abundance for you. Okay, until next time, have a wonderful March. Namaste.